Clear.
Fine. Okay, good. So now, are you aware about we talked about a lot of things, right? In our few past classes, we talked about a lot of things, attack signature, and we did couple of the labs also, right? Now I wanted to mention you one thing. See, what happened is there is one whole standard also, okay, for the credit card industry, and where you need to provide data security with the help of data card.
That the card, yes.
Ha, are, have we done this?
I think that the card, you can mask some data here.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
So
That's all I
credit,
know.
it's all like credit card industry standard. If you see that, okay, so there is a PCI DSS standard, okay, the payment card industry data security standard, okay. And this PCI standard you need to maintain. Let us say if you have some financial firm or application you are, securing with ASM. So in your DVWA, okay, let me see if there is some security policy or no. Currently, there is no security policy. Fine. Let us create a security policy quickly. Okay, there are two, but let me delete them and create one more. Test policy, security policy, rapid. I am using that DVWA, logging profile all. I am putting it as transparent currently. Okay. And rest of the information I am just using as default.
Is a template useful here? Because in our work, always we are using the rapid deployment and changes things. Make it
No,
like comprehensive policy, but
we will do because
mm,
see, your advanced lab is not touched yet.
okay.
Your lot of syllabus is pending currently.
Mm.
Okay, so we are on the basic lab, so that is the reason we are using rapid.
Yes, yes. Just I'm asking. I am in
We will do.
production.
Yes, yes.
In the production, we
Uh,
are always. I saw we are using rapid deployment for
yeah.
for beginning, and after
Uh-huh.
that we change settings and make it like comprehensive policy. But
Okay.
from
That,
beginning, we are not using the templates. That's why I am asking if this template is useful to check template depending of the application platform, or you can just simply you can choose template and change settings from there.
can you tell again? I am not able to get. I just received your two things, rapid
Mm.
and comprehensive. Rest, what you are talking about?
Yes, yes, I'm saying in our production, I saw
Okay.
guys always choose rapid deployment. We never need to create any security policy. We are
Right.
choosing rapid deployment. We are not
Uh,
choosing other another
other one.
templates,
Other
others
one.
one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my question, if the template is useful to use it depend on application platform. If the application is SQL, go to choose like if we have مثلا SQL template. If the API use API template, is that useful? Because I saw in our production always using rapid deployment.
I
Rapid
know.
deployment, they don't leave as it is, but she go to settings and change settings, learning settings. I mean,
Uh,
learning and configuration settings. We change a lot of learning and configuration settings to make it like not simple or not like rapid. To make it like comprehensive policy. I mean that. we are not using template. So my question, if the template is useful or not?
I got your question. So let me tell you first. See, when we are using rapid, okay, or let me just compare it with comprehensive. Okay, I am just giving you two examples.
Mm,
See, in rapid, there are only five features. Let us say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five features get enabled. I am just giving some overview or hypothetical position. But in comprehensive, from the day one, the feature which is getting enabled is 10. Okay.
mm,
So
mm,
although it is good for the application security perspective, but it is very bad for the application team. Why? Let me complete.
mm.
So
Go.
application team is the team who don't want to make touch their application in any case. They are
Mm,
really afraidful when we go to them and we say that we are providing you security, and they think they will break our application. Okay.
mm,
So
mm.
that is the reason we go with rapid, only enable couple of the option first, so that their application traffic will not blocking, or it's not losing something. There should not be any loss. Okay. But
Yes,
if
good.
we enable on the very first place, if we enable the 10 features, okay, although it should be, okay, it's an ideal condition, we need to do it later,
Mm,
sooner or later, we need to do it. But if at the very first day you will provide this security policy, and let us say there are some false positive which are increasing, in that case, second application, like you just go with their quality currently, they will not give you the go ahead for the production. They will say no. You did a lot of loss on my application, so I cannot provide you go ahead. Getting my point?
yes, 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 yes,
So
yes.
that
Good,
is the
good.
reason
Clear, clear.
people will go for rapid in their environment earlier.
Yes, and adjust and relax and change settings time
Yes,
by time. Mm,
time by time. And second thing regarding the templates. Now let's talk about that. So let us say if we are talking about OVA template, okay, Microsoft or maybe SharePoint or anything. So
mm,
those are well-known applications, right? So if you are protecting some well-known applications, not the customized one, you please use these templates. These are very important for you. Okay, you need to use those. Why? All the file types, all of the stuff. Let me show you by the example. Okay. So if you see here, I created one security policy whose name is test. In test, if I will go in the URLs, okay, is there any URL? No. Parameter. Is there any parameter? No.
no.
But if I will create a security policy, let us say I am creating a security policy and I am saying
Mm,
using template. Okay. And here, rather than going to the rapid, maybe let me use SharePoint or anything. Let me use SharePoint. Okay. And let me just save. Now, if you go to application security, go to URLs, see what happened. Why it's not showing? Okay. Parameters. Did I made some mistake? Let me recheck again. Okay. Let me create test 2. Okay. Test 2. And
mm,
this time, SharePoint application readiness. Yeah, it should be the same. Okay, let me go with OVA Exchange. Okay. OVA Exchange. Let me see. Rest of all of them are the depreciated. Maybe we can utilize some of the depreciated because earlier I saw this. But let me see if they have something in this or not. Oh, they don't give anything. What? What is the use of?
test two. Can you check test two? Test two.
Yeah, I checked that. I checked that,
Mm,
but it's not showing me. Let me go with test 3. Just allow me a minute. I am using some depreciated. Okay, because earlier I saw it. Okay, now maybe they are not showing. Let me use any. Maybe OAuth stop this OA exchange 20. Okay, yeah, HTTP. Let me go with it. So maybe I was not using HTTP. Yeah, maybe that is the issue. I was not using HTTP. Let me use HTTP this time and see application security URL. See, this is what I was talking about. Can you see? 48 entries are there. Now, if you go over here for the parameters for the test 3, see,
you'll find parameters. You can. Okay.
See? So you need not to learn these things by your own. Everything is there. Why? Because it is
the wildcard is still also there, or deleted?
What?
Wildcard.
Wildcard is, yeah, wildcard is there.
Is there? Huh?
Actually, I need to teach you about that. In which condition wildcard we can remove. In some condition, we cannot remove wildcard. Okay, that class is yet to come for you. Okay. So I will teach you. There are a lot of things which are pending currently.
Okay. Thank you.
It's approximately 50% syllabus, you can say, or maybe more than 50% syllabus which is left.
Okay. You are talking about data card. You are trying to talk about data card.
Okay.
Data card.
Okay. Let me touch that data card. Okay. Fine. So, if we talk about data guard, okay, I was saying that there is a standard PCI DSS which need to maintain by these credit card stuff. And in some web application, a response may contain some sensitive information, right?
Yes.
So that information can be credit card number or maybe social security number in the US. Okay. So the data guard feature can prevent those response from exposing the sensitive information by masking the data, or we also used to say it as response scrubbing.
Scrubbing.
Response scrubbing, or we can say masking the data. Okay. What happened? See, if some information is coming, some credit card number or something is coming. Okay. Your F5 system will replace it with asterisk.
So I have a question here.
Go ahead.
Yes, masking from administrator, or masking from I try to ask the masking only for administrator or for
users. Yes.
User who's
anyone
or attacker or
anyone who is using application.
Okay.
It can be legitimate users. Okay. It can be an attacker. So if this sensitive information found, found, then it will be, the data will be get scrubbed. Okay. Response is scrubbed, or it will be get masked.
Okay, good.
But let me tell you one thing, very important. It will mask the data even when your security policy is into transparent mode.
Good.
So you need not to put the security policy into the blocking mode. Even if you have the security policy into the transparent mode, it will mask the data.
Question, it will not impact the application or function of application. Just
it will
mask the,
it will. No, it will.
Yeah.
It will.
Impact?
Let me tell you why. See,
Mm.
this is your application. Okay.
Mm.
Let us say if you just mask 3 digits, your main page will also get blocked. It will show you star, 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 star everywhere. Getting my point?
Mm.
I will do this. Okay. You will enjoy this practical. I will show you.
Okay.
But first you need to understand the theory.
Okay.
Is it fine so far?
Yes. Clear. Clear. So.
Okay. So using data guard, I was telling that some custom pattern also can be masked. How?
Mm.
Using PCRE regular expressions. Okay. Have you heard in the BGP we learn about the regular expressions?
No. Mm.
Okay, you don't know about the BGP. Okay.
BGP, you mean routing protocol?
Yeah. Even in the ACL, there are some,
Mm.
expressions we can add, but that's fine. See, regular expression is nothing. It's bit like that if you wanted to make something work, so you can add those. I will show you, okay, in the lab. Uh, okay, maybe let me show you, so that it will make more sense to you. You are going to the application security, okay,
Mm.
application security, uh, uh,
Mm.
uh, test security policy. Advanced. Can you see this data guard?
Yes.
Currently, this
Okay.
is
Off.
off,
It
right?
is off. Yes.
Make it on.
Make it on.
Hmm.
Yes.
When you make it on, you can see whole soul of options will get open in front of you.
Yes. Mark sensitive data.
The very first is mask the sensitive data. You are saying enable, and you can just read about it, that what kind of data it is. It will do masking, what it will do. You can read about this also, what the data guard feature is. Then detect the US number, detect the credit card number, expose
Mm.
the last 4 digit. Even you can expose the last 4 digit, two digit, okay, one
Mm.
digit. You can do like that as well. Okay.
Okay. Good. 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 Good.
And the main thing is this custom patterns. Let me disable this. Let me ignore this. Let me ignore this as well. Okay. No, enable this mask sensitive data, but rest of the thing I am not doing. Here I am saying detect custom pattern. Okay.
Mm.
Now in the custom pattern, what it is saying? It is saying not to guarantee effective this and that, blah blah blah. And here can you see use the PCRE,
Triple expression.
right?
Yes.
So what you need to do, you need to add some expression. I am saying the first digit can be from 0 to 9. Okay.
Mm.
Control C. It can be 0 to 9. It can be 0 to 9. So I am adding 3 digit number here, which can be 0 to 9. And I am click on add. This expression is now added. Okay.
What
Even
is
this,
this expression?
right, let me tell you. So what I told, in this PCRE, I just told that the first digit can be 0 to 9. Here it can be 0, it can be 1, it can be 2, it can be 3 till 9. Again
Okay.
I said 0 to 9. Again I said 0 to 9. So this can be like 1, 2, 3,
Okay. Okay.
3,
Okay.
1,
Got
2,
it.
4, 4,
Got it.
4, anything.
Got it. Got it. Got it.
Fine.
Fine.
So let me save this and let me apply it to the security policy. Okay. Please be noted, your application security currently is into.
Transfer.
Now let me refresh this. Can you see this? Can you see this star?
Mm.
Everywhere is the star, right?
It's dangerous. This
So even if you see, the color also got changed.
one. Mm.
Okay, let me show you the main page. I am just accessing the application directly. Okay. If I show you the application, see, this is the application.
Mm.
And when you
Yes.
enable data guard, see,
Mm.
it changed a lot of functionality from the back. See, even home is here in the left. If you see, it is in bottom. Why? Because eventually in the code, maybe there are some 3 digits which it is getting masked and it got lapsed all the logic.
Mm.
Are you getting my point?
Yes. Yes.
And that is the reason why application team never allow you to do this security practice.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
They
Application.
got afraid.
They don't like that.
Yeah, see application now because their whole business is on the application,
Mm.
right? So it's a commercial loss for them.
Yes.
Are you getting my point?
Yes. Especially if you are working in the banking sector, it's a
If
very
you and especially if you don't aware about these security policies or the features and you wanted to do these things,
yes.
so you should be aware about all the functionalities before providing the support.
Mm.
Okay, so this is how you can make the changes. Now let me show you. I don't want this application to be behave like that. And let us say in the data guard, okay, in the data guard, I have some maybe credit card number which is like this 029 029 029 space. Okay, and after space, let me just use this whole. Okay, and one more time maybe. And I am adding it. Okay, so now how the number should be? This is not regular number. Now the number should be maybe 1 2 3 3 4 1 5 7 2, like 3 times. This is the credit card pattern which my country is opting, or the application which we are utilizing, that is opting such a pattern. Okay, now only this pattern will get masked, rest all the application will be fine. So if I will just refresh it, what happened? Okay, I didn't save it. Save and apply the policy. But let me tell you, you are doing it in the transparent mode. Okay.
Mm.
Let me refresh. See, your application is back to the normal now. But
So what is a mask now?
but if let us say I have such a number, okay, in the same pattern, or any number in the same pattern. If I am saying go, can you see?
Mm. Yes, 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 yes,
And if you
yes.
see, if you go to the event logs, okay, it will show you. See, in the search, somebody triggered a violation. This violation is what? Data guard leakage. Are you with me? You can just maximize it and you can read about this. If you go down, it will show you that, okay, what the thing was and what it was masked for. Okay.
Okay, okay, okay,
So
okay.
if you go to the occurrence, see, it is showing you custom pattern is detected.
Custom button. Okay, okay.
Okay.
If we change the policy to blocking mode, so what it will happen here?
Good question. If we change the policy into the blocking mode, let us say we are going over here. And let me do the same thing again. Okay. This time, rather than blocking,
Mm.
sorry, rather than masking, it will block.
Mm.
It will
It
give
will
a
follow.
support ID.
Okay, got it, got
So
it.
if you will go to the event logs, you can see the same
Mm.
thing, the
That's
same stuff.
blocked.
But this time it is blocking rather than giving you the
Can you go to occurrences?
where
Occurrence.
this
Occurrence.
occurs.
Occurrence. Yes. 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 Mm. It will mask here. Yes.
Hmm.
Mm, good. That's nice.
So this is clear to you.
Yes, clear.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. So you need to be very much aware when you are tuning any of the policy features. Otherwise,
Mm,
your application may be down. Okay.
okay.
Now let me open this again. Okay. See, we talked about file types. Did we or no? File types.
File type. I don't know. Maybe we'll talk generally about file type.
It's fine. See, in a security policy, okay, you can modify the file type. It can be either in a allow list or it can be into a disallow list. As the name suggests, allow means it will get allowed. Disallow means if that file type will come, it will get closed. Okay.
Okay.
If you are not using automatic policy, but if you are when you are using automatic policy, your ASM will determine the file type based upon the legitimate traffic and based upon the learning suggestion and the learning suggestions score, right?
Mm, mm, right.
And by default, there is a wildcard, right? This
Yes.
wildcard is representing all of the file types. And during the readiness period, which is by default is 7 days, okay, you can review and you can add the file types in the policy as needed, right?
But
So
if
this,
the question,
yeah.
question, if the policy in the blocking mode
Hmm.
and we have wait,
Sorry,
if the policy in blocking mode, okay, if our
your
policy
voice is not coming to me.
is like um I audible now. Let me check one thing. Audio settings. Hello. Am I audible?
Yeah, yeah, better than before.
Okay, okay, okay. So my question is our policy on blocking mode,
Mm-hmm.
okay? And we have wildcard in the file type
Mm-hmm.
is wildcard.
Mm-hmm.
So if new file type appears, it will block or it will allow always. You get the question?
So your question is like if our policy is into the blocking mode
Yes,
and in the file type we have wildcard.
yes. It will block
And and if there
any
is a
file type.
new file type coming,
Yes, yes,
then what will happen, right?
yes.
Nothing will happen because as I was mentioning, wildcard is representing all the files.
Mm, yes.
So it will get allowed using the wildcard because here wildcard is acting as a default route kind of
Mm,
default route concept of your networking.
yes.
Okay. Same way the wildcard is maybe you can say acting here. But now let me proceed. Okay. Here some more points need to be added. Let us say your wildcard is not there. Okay. Then you need to add those files. If the new file types are coming, you need to add them. And when you are
Okay.
adding a new file, you can add a new file as an explicit. Okay. Explicit file. You can add that as no extension, or even there is wild card also in the file type.
So
Okay.
what's the difference between this
I'm
explicit?
telling. Yeah, I'm telling. So here, when we are talking about explicit, it specify the web application has a URL. Sorry, it specify the yeah, it specify the file type. Okay, let us say your JPG file type or HTML file type. Getting my point?
Yes, a specific file type. You mean?
Yes, when you have a specific file type, you can use this. But when you are utilizing your no extension, it means,
Oh, mm.
yeah, tell me.
Yes, yes. Go ahead. Go ahead, please.
So it specifies that your web URL has, has no file type. How? I am giving you an example. Like
Mm.
here, can you see any file type in the URL?
No.
But if I am just putting .php, I am just giving an example. So .php is your file type,
Yes.
but currently it is only slash. After that slash, you are not utilizing anything.
Any file
And
type.
this slash, yeah, in the URL. Okay. And
Mm.
this slash is the example of your no extension.
Okay. So how we can deal with no extension? We have to add it in the policy, or we have to.
I'm
Uh,
just telling. I'm just
mm.
telling. Don't worry. Okay. I need to talk about that as well. Now, there is wildcard also. Wildcard specify the file type. Maybe you can specify a file type which is using the wildcard. How?
Yes, all file type.
I am just giving an example like STM star.
Mm.
Here it can be HTML file, it can be HTMR file type, it can be any.
Okay. So if you choose wildcard and put like HTML star,
Hmm.
it will represent HTML, HTML, yeah, any file type start
Yes,
with
which is starting
HTML.
from STM. Correct.
Mm.
Okay. Now, before going to the lab, I need to explain one more thing to you. Then we will jump to the lab and you will understand. When you are specifying any file type, there are some more settings which you need to define, like URL length. Okay. Like request length, like post data length. Okay. URL length, as you can see, URL length means the maximum acceptable length of your URL. By default,
But
it
but
is
but
100 bytes.
you are talking about file type or URLs here?
Okay. Do not get confused. Let me show you.
Mm,
Let me
mm.
show you. If I am going to the home, can you see this is the file type?
Yes,
And this file type is coming where? In the URL.
yes, coming in the URL. Yes, yes.
If you see this cell, this is what? This is again PHP is your file type. It is coming
Mm.
where? In the URL.
The URL. Yes.
So that is the reason URL will also come into the picture. So don't get
Oh,
confused.
okay, okay.
Okay.
Mm.
So maximum acceptable length in bytes for a URL in context of HTTP request containing the file type. And by default, it
Okay.
is 100 bytes. You can increase if it is required. So let me give another example of your comprehensive question, what you asked. if you have a comprehensive, let us say, type, okay, you just enforce the JPG, and JPG has 100 bytes, which is now enforced. And your JPG file is increasing the URL length to 101 byte. Although JPG is under the allowed file type, but it's one of the parameter is not getting, match. This request will get blocked.
Will get blocked.
And that is the reason why in the comprehensive, you will get more false positive. Are you getting my point?
More headache.
Getting my point?
Yes, yes.
That is the reason, people used to go with rapid. Fine.
Fine.
Let's go to the request length now. Request length. What is request length? Maximum acceptable length in byte for the whole HTTP request. Okay. And this is like complete HTTP request, not the URL. Okay. By default, it is 5000 bytes. You can increase it, but again, by default value is 5000. Now let's talk about the post data length. The maximum acceptable length in bytes again for the post data of your HTTP request that contain the file type, and maximum it can be 1000 bytes by default. Getting my point?
Yes.
I will be gonna show you all of this stuff, but in theory, I need to touch a couple of more some points, and then we will proceed.
Can we have a break?
Sorry?
Can we have a break?
If you allow me only 10-15 minutes, maybe I will wrap it up because I need to go for a migration. Today, Myra asked me to take the class in any case. So I just, didn't refuse. So if you allow me 15 minutes, we can wrap it up.
Okay.
Fine. So is it fine you if I can go with
clear so far?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, you can go.
Thank you. So now when you are adding some file type like JPG, PNG, PDF, TXT, whatever, you have an option here which is named as perform staging, right? This perform staging means what? It means that currently this specific file type is not enforced. It is bit like that if the 100 byte is there, if the 101 byte is there, if 102 byte is there, doesn't matter, it will accept. Why? Because currently it is into the staging mode, not into the enforce mode. And that is how in the rapid, if you have explicit thing, it would be under staging, but in comprehensive, everything will be enforced.
By default, in comprehensive, everything will be enforced.
Comprehensive, lot of the feature will get enabled by default. Lot of the features will get enabled by default.
So question, I have question here.
Go ahead.
If this file type in staging, perform staging, this file type, and the whole policy in the blocking mode.
Yes.
So
even then it will not block. Even then it will not block.
It will not block?
No.
Okay. So we never need to transfer the policy from transparent mode to blocking mode. You have to change the whole policy from transparent to block and come here and change the staging for each entity.
Yes.
Enforced.
Yes.
Okay.
And that is why, one security policy will take a good time.
Okay.
Getting my point?
Yes.
Okay, let me just touch the wildcard first, and then maybe we can jump on to the lab by providing you one or two more concepts. See, when you are adding wildcard, okay, there are some wildcard characters, right? You are aware about only this, correct?
Yes.
This character means all characters.
All characters.
any number of characters, right? But this kind of wildcard is also there. It means any character, but single time. Are you getting my point?
No, for this one.
It's all right. Let us say I put like this. This file type can be JPG, PNG, PDF. But if I am saying Word, this is 4 times, it will not allow by this rule because it is saying only 3 times.
Okay. So
making sense?
Okay. Any
character but single time. Here it can be multiple time. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
If you are talking about file type, any file type contains 3 characters.
3 characters. Yes. Okay. Then let us say I am saying A, B, C, D, E like this. Okay. It means any one of the character put under the bracket. Exactly any one. So if I need to give PNG, I can say P, P. I can say N, N. I can say G, G.
I don't get this one. Can you repeat?
It's all right. I am explaining. So if you see this, it means from here it can be P, from here it can be N, from here it can be G, or small p, small n, small g, or small p, capital N, small g, like any one character which is provided over here.
For first one, you write here A, B, C, D, E between brackets. What did you mean by?
It means it can be A, it can B, it can C, it can D, or it can E. Any one character you can have.
Okay. Okay, anyone. But if we have a whole character A, B, C, D, E,
it doesn't matter. You need to have only one character. You cannot have 5 characters. If you want 5 character, then you need to repeat it 5 times. As I showed you in the example of our
This means
PCRE regular expression. Remember? Same way.
Okay.
Any doubt?
Okay. Clear.
Now, if you don't want these character, apart from these character, there can be any character. It means we are negating something. Negative, we can say. So here can be any character. Y can be there, Z can be there, okay, T can be there, but A cannot be there, B cannot be there, C cannot be there, D cannot be there. Getting my point?
Yes.
Get. Just reverse.
Reverse, yes.
Yeah. You can have wild card like this as well. Like any character in between A to E. And similarly, you can negate them by using that exclamation sign that any character not in the range to A to E, but rest of all of them can be there. So there is a whole wildcard syntax, character, and stuff you can do while doing the lab. Any doubt?
No doubt. So far.
Clear, yeah?
Yes, clear.
Okay. Now let me tell you, I don't want that my exe file should be like executable. I don't want that somebody run this file type. What I can do, I can go in my disallow file type tab and I can add there.
Exe.
If somebody is using exe file type, it will have a support ID. And that support ID should be showing you are utilizing disallowed file type. Are you getting it?
This question, we can do this by another type.
I am showing you here in the security. See, when you go to the application security, okay, go to the test policy, go to the file types, right? Can you see this allowed
list,
and you can see this cross. It means it is under your disallowed file type. You can see above 0 allowed file type. Okay.
All this allow.
And can you see this URL length, request length? See,
Mm.
these are the things what I was talking about. If you see exe is
This allow.
disallowed. So
No.
click on create. You can see two options. You want to allow it, you want to disallow. Let us say I want to go for the allow. And here, again, those options which I was mentioning you, wildcard, explicit or no extension. I am saying explicit. What file? I am saying my file type is PHP. You want to perform staging or no? By default, the staging is there. Okay. And let whole lot of, you can see 100 byte by default, 5000 byte. Yeah, you can see that, right? And you can click on add. When you click on add, you can see here under the file type, okay, under the file type that your HTML would be there. Maybe let me, search it.
Apply. You need to apply.
It's all right. First, let me see this. What PHP, yeah? So PHP apply. See,
Mm.
it is under the allowed list. This is the by default settings and it is under the staging.
Stage.
I can apply this security policy and here I have added one of the file successfully. Now, let us say if I am creating an file again, explicit file, and I wanted to create it maybe like this wildcard, and in the wildcard it can be from A to E. There can be anything. Then maybe second character can be anything, and third
Mm.
character can be maybe anything again. Anything again. Anything again. Okay. Perform staging. Go. See, I did. Right. Are you getting my point?
Okay.
You can see it in maybe third page or somewhere. See, wildcard is there.
Wildcard. This type of wildcard.
You can see, yeah.
Mm.
So here, all the files which are starting from A to E, like A, B, C, D, E.
Yes,
But if
enter.
it is F, it is disallowed. And these should be three characters like A, B, C, B, C, A, anything. Because second character and third character can be any. Are you getting my point?
Good, 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 good.
So
That's
this
good.
is how